Traders. Hello everyone. Today we'll break down one of those indicators that have stood the test of decades and are still relevant today. We're talking about a tool with a very telling name, the Williams Alligator. It's simple yet capable of giving very clear signals if you understand how it's built and what exactly it shows. And before we move on to the strategy, let's start with the most important thing, setting up the indicator on the Bybit platform. This point is often overlooked, even though it determines how accurately the alligator will read the market. The default parameters are already well balanced. They calculate the necessary smoothing and shifting, so the lines react not to noise, but to the real direction of price movement. Let's talk about what you'll actually see on the screen. The alligator consists of 3 smooth curves. You can imagine them as parts of a single mouth. The slowest line is blue. This is its jaw. A bit faster is the red one. These are the teeth. And the fastest is the green one. It plays the role of the lips. The task of the alligator is to show whether the market is awake or has fallen asleep. When the lines lie very close to each other and chaotically intersect, the alligator seems to close its mouth. This means the market hasn't decided on a direction, a classic range. But once the lines start to spread apart, as if the beast has opened its mouth, a trending move begins. The classic approach suggests waiting until the green line crosses the red and the blue. On paper, everything looks nice. Crossing from below, upward is a buy signal. From above, downward is a sell signal. But in practice, there are 2 serious drawbacks. First, by the time the crossover has already happened, most of the impulse is behind it. The signal comes too late. Second, in a flat market, the green line jumps back and forth, and you get a whole series of false entries. If you are a novice trader, then make the right start and open an account on the reliable Bybit crypto exchange to collect bonuses that are available only to my viewers. And then I'll show you how to test the strategy calmly. The link is in the description. Now let's move on to a strategy that solves both of these problems. The idea is that we don't trade line crossovers, but instead trade the price's reaction to the red line, that is the alligator's teeth. Look at where the green line is positioned relative to the others. If the green line is below the other 2 and the candle closes above the red line, that's a signal to enter a buy. If the green line is above and the candle closes below the red line, that's a reason to enter a sell. This approach gives an advantage. We don't wait for the indicator to confirm the trend after the fact. We react to price behavior that is already pushing the market into motion. The exit rule is even simpler. As soon as the price touches the green line, the trade can be closed. This can be either a profit or a small loss. But the main idea is that the green line works as a moving stop that follows the price. Essentially, this is dynamic trailing. To filter trades against the main move, we add an exponential moving average with a period of 200. It serves as a guide for the background trend. If the price is above this average, we take only buys. If it's below, we work exclusively with sells. Such a simple filter removes a huge number of false entries and immediately makes the strategy noticeably more stable. Now let's look at an example of how to work with the Williams Alligator. When the price is below the 200 period average, EMA, the green line is positioned above the others. The candle closes below the red line. This means the alligator is looking in the direction of a downward move. You can open a short position, and the exit will occur at the moment when the price comes back and touches the green line. There are also a few additional nuances worth paying attention to. If the alligator's lines are intertwined, the market is asleep. It's better to skip such moments than to try to catch a move that simply doesn't exist. Signals become more accurate on higher time frames, from 1 hour to 4 hours. On faster intervals, there's too much market noise. And one more point, the wider the lines spread apart, the stronger the impulse that's worth using. The strategy is simple, but that's exactly where its strength lies. The alligator helps you see not only direction, but also the state of the market, whether it's awake or dozing. And if you work with it correctly, you can enter a move earlier and exit where it really makes sense. If this breakdown helped you better understand the Williams Alligator and you'd like more practical analyses like this, write about it in the comments. Thanks for your attention, and see you in the next videos.